For centuries, trust ports have had to balance the commercial with the social, running ports and harbours as businesses whilst protecting the needs of the local community and the environment. For Harwich Harbour Authority, that means not only supporting its port operators, but also being the innovative guardian of the 150 square miles it's responsible for.
The Harwich Haven is the beating heart of the UK's international trade. Containing a total of 5 port facilities in the Haven area, Felixstowe alone handles an astonishing 40% of the UK's container goods. Now, while the primary purpose of the Harwich Haven Authority is to manage the more than 4,000 commercial ship movements and approximately 10,000 leisure vessel movements a year in and out of the estuary, its status as a trust port means that it takes its responsibilities to the wider community very seriously.
The local stakeholders are the shareholders in the business. So where a private company might pay a dividend to a shareholder, Trustport's paid that stakeholder dividend. And that can be in improving the local community, the local environment, work opportunities. And because we have that remit as a Trustport, it allows us to invest more significantly in that area than other more commercial businesses might.
As a successful trust port, Harwich Haven Authority can be seen as a potential blueprint for a greener, kinder future, where generating wealth and protecting the environment and communities can actually go hand in hand. Despite the combined impacts of the COVID pandemic and Brexit, the authority generated a surplus after tax of £5.8 million in 2020, and a percentage of that surplus is used for dozens of local environmental and community-focused projects.
What Harwich Haven Authority is very good at is responding to the needs of their local community, whatever they might be. Things like the Swim Safe project, which is helping young people to be aware of the dangers of open water, to beach schools, to clearing up plastic on the local coastline, right through to supporting more gritty issues like supporting families who are affected by domestic violence or rape, or young people who need particular support at a difficult time in their lives.
Environmental protection is also high on the agenda. A major study is already underway to assess the health of seagrass in the Harwich Haven estuary area and what can be done to improve the situation further.
Seagrass is a really good carbon sink, so it stores all this carbon from the atmosphere and also provides excellent habitat too, and it can be a lot more effective at storing carbon than rainforest. So it's almost unimaginable to think that there's hardly any left. So we're obviously quite worried about that, and then we're looking to work with Harwich Haven Authority, Natural England, Essex University to try and build in restoration schemes to think, well, how can we bring some of these seagrasses back?
Balancing the need for environmental protection with the growth of the port is tricky. As more goods are being shipped on fewer, bigger vessels, Harwich Haven Authority is investing £120 million in dredging the main channel, work that will generate a colossal 19 million cubic metres of spoil and aggregate. But that will in turn be used to improve both local infrastructure and benefit local wildlife.
We are obliged to seek any opportunity of using materials beneficially where we can, and the sand and gravel that we dredge particularly can be used on 2 projects, one with the RSPB to help restore one of their habitats, and another one with Mersey Harbour Trust to help protect their shoreline from erosion.
In addition to their current responsibilities, Harwich Haven Authority is also looking to the future, as the government's named the area one of 8 new free ports in England, giving special tax incentives they hope will significantly boost trade.
And importantly, we're building on strength here in terms of Felixstowe and Harwich. So we're not trying to create something based on subsidy. We've got a viable business here, and what we're doing is expanding that business and pushing it further out.
Since 1863, the purpose of the Harwich Haven Authority has remained the same: to conserve, protect and maintain the Haven area for everyone that uses them and who live close by. It's an enlightened form of self-interest that's helped ensure its success in the past, and values that will see it well placed to transition to the greener economy of the future.